Hello everyone and welcome to the final video of the week. Today is another game in the second division, and it is against, because I have forgotten, Real Zaragoza, who are currently languishing in 17th place in the league. Last time out we played against Cadiz and we only managed a 1-1 draw despite the fact that they are 21st in the league. It took us until the 80-something minute to score an equaliser after they took a surprise lead in the 17th minute. And it was that man Berg again, as you can see in the little story down here. Deportivo managed to claw back a dramatic equaliser just before the final whistle. Berg told reporters this after the game: even before I got the ball from Bonaventura, I just knew I was going to score. It's obviously a shame we couldn't win, but we fought hard right to the end, and we're happy with the result, I guess. So yeah, we're not happy. We're not happy with the result, but we move on. So Berg is not in the best condition, so we will rotate him out for Longo. Although Yarmolenko could play there, but no, we're going to go with Longo. Momo and Victor are going to be playing either side of him, and David Carmona not looking brilliant in terms of condition, so we'll give Arbia a game at right back. That should be fine. Okay, everyone is raring to go. Let's get this game started. So we are top of the league after drawing that last game, but only by a single point. We're currently sitting on 11 points from 5 games, and our nearest rivals are on 10 points apiece. So we're alone at the top, but not by much at all. We really need to make sure that we don't drop too many points if we're going to get promoted. Here we are at Real Zaragoza's stadium, ready to hopefully walk away with some points today. And immediately they test us aerially. Jimenez knocks it forward to Longo, can't get onto it, but the ball falls kindly to us and we have it down this left hand side. That ball's not going to find Willems, however. And it looks like they are hitting us very quickly on the break here. Montero heads it away. Willems now has it. He plays it down the left-hand side. Momo's going to do his best to get onto this. And he does get onto it. Can he find a cross? He can, and it's an early goal. Victor Malejo with a fantastic, emphatic finish at the near post. I'm surprised that Longo didn't go for it himself. But Momo really dug one out there. It's a brilliant beginning to this match. Goalkeeper beating all ends up there. And Malejo has not scored too many this season. Of course, we're only 5 games into the season. I'm not calling him a non-starter or anything like that, but it's nice to see him finally get on the score sheet. Ooh, we could have trouble at the other end here. Gavilan's in. Galoppo. His first touch isn't good enough, and Shibazaki's pass ends up finding its way to Zaragoza, but we retrieve it and we're away here down the left hand side. Momo again. Brilliant close control, Momo. Longo near post. Gets the shot away, but it's just the wrong side of the post. Good effort though. Carlos Alves restarts with the goal kick. Javi Montero's underneath this, can't get onto it, and in fact Suarez picks up on the loose ball. Good block. That's a bad pass by Shibazaki though. played his teammates into all kinds of trouble. Somehow they managed to... Oh, I think he's offside there, Longo. Indeed he is. A shame, because if he hadn't have strayed into an offside position, he had a chance to pull away from the last defender there. But never mind, it is what it is, and it's a free kick to Picoro, who lobs it up the field. Wow, that looked like a dive to me. Amazing. Okay, he grabs him. He does grab him, but that's a dramatic fall. It really is. Gavilan over the ball now. He's going to take the free kick. Ball does its job. Comes out as far as Ferguson. Here's Malejo. Oh dear, what's he doing with that pass? Shibazaki gets the ball away. Only as far as the halfway line. Here comes Pombo. Galoppo does a great job, but only gets it out to the edge of the area here. Shibazaki trying his best to try and win the ball. Ferguson, left-hand side, going to try and find the ball in. Gives it to Igakembe. Gavilan again, he's been very dangerous today. Everything going through him. And Bonaventura eventually wins the ball for Depor, and away they come, and this could be a break here. Bonaventura. Oh, he's missed that one. It was a sitter. By his standards, he should have got it on target at the very least. Very close. But close isn't good enough in this game. Here comes Willems. Into Momo. Shibazaki played forward to Bonaventura. He's not going to get onto it, but he hassles the defender and forces him into a back pass. Shibazaki wins the header. Momo picks it up. Back to Shibazaki. Plays it out to Willems. Here's Willems. He's going to try and cross one into the box. Longo. How he managed that, I do not know. But the end result is that Longo is on the score sheet. I think he controls it with his thigh before lashing it into the net. We'll see here. A great cross from Willems. Can't tell from that replay either. Yeah, off of his thigh and then taps it into the net. Goalkeeper really should do better. Two crosses, 2 goals. They've been lethal down that left-hand side today, Deportivo. And here they come down the left side again. Williams was waiting for support, never quite found it. But it goes out for a Deportivo throw, which is taken by Williams to Shibazaki. Galoppo spreads play out to Arbia, who's way over on the right-hand side here. Nice idea, the execution a little bit lacking. And Montero's not going to be caught out by that. Lovely pass out by Jimenez. Longo tries to turn his man, can't quite manage it. And there goes the half-time whistle. Deportivo carry a 2-goal lead into the half-time break. Real Zaragoza haven't really got out of the starting blocks as of yet, but we still have 45 minutes left to play, and it's all to play for. They've had chances, they've just not taken any. Let's see if they can improve in the second half. So no changes for Deportivo at half-time. However, Pombo has left the field of play for Baker for Zaragoza. See if that makes any difference for them in this second half. Oh, Longo's in here. Oh, so close. Probably should have gone for the near post. It's amazing how quickly they turn possession into attack in that final third. Alves with the goal kick, once again aiming for Letalak. Right, all the way up the other end of the pitch. Williams is underneath this one, clears it with ease. The referee's given a foul. Williams was caught during the header, I think. Yeah, just kicked in the leg. He can wag his finger all he wants. It won't change the fact that it was a foul. And Jimenez, with a nice easy ball out, restarts proceedings. A bit of a loose one there. Letalak has picked up the ball, plays it out to Baker on this right wing. Into Gavilan. Oh, it's a chance. And it's just eked wide of the post. Agonisingly close for the Zaragoza fans. Arbia's pass was read far too easily, and they're getting numbers forward here. There's a chance, and it's in the back of the net. Zaragoza are back into this one. 65 minutes gone. It's 2-1 to Deportivo now. And it all came from this wayward pass in the right back position. They had so many men forward in that attack. All it took was the perfect ball, which was played to perfection. And the finish past the goalkeeper. Never really had a chance. 2-1. Momo dispossessed. And the ball played forward very quickly. And it looks as though a free kick's been given against the midfielder here. And the referee is having words with Momo. I think he's going to get away with a verbal caution here. And here comes Momo. He's got Longo in support. He's brought down, but possession is retained by Deport. Longo was offside. He has to do a better job of keeping himself on here. It's not particularly impressed me today, so we're going to put Malejo through the middle. Yarmolenko can operate from the right hand side. A little bit of mobility in my centre forwards. Ball out to Shibazaki. Lovely spread of play to the other wing. Through to Bonaventura. Into Malejo. Oh, if only he could have found that release ball. But here comes Shibazaki. He's not giving up on it. Neither has Bonaventura. Neither has Arbia. Eventually Galoppo picks it up. And it's cleared by Alves. Here's Yarmolenko. Shot. And it hits the side netting. But there was a chance early on where if Malejo had just had half a second longer, he could have fed Yarmolenko in. And you would have fancied him to finish it off at that point. That's a foul on Victor Malejo. 10 minutes left to play here. Let's go to possession once again. Just want a little bit more support for the man on the ball here. Bonaventura. He couldn't get the pass. Oh dear, that's bad from Willems. I have to just remind myself that we are in the lead. We don't need that extra goal. My natural instinct is to attack. Albeit to Shibazaki. And he's dispossessed way too easily there. And here's Anthony Letalak. And it's out to the left-hand side. Igbekeme. And it's well won by Peru. Galoppo spreads the ball out to Javi Montero. They've moved it from right to left here. Willems plays it up to Momo. He's got pace. He could run it into the corner if he wants to, but he won't. Willems into Shibazaki. Bonaventura. Willems again. And that's the final whistle. Not the most convincing of wins for Deportivo, but it is a 3-point victory once again for them. Thanks to goals from Victor Malejo and Longo. Zaragoza tried to make a match of it late on, but in the end there was only ever going to be one winner. Deportivo will walk away with all 3 points today, thanks to a couple of incisive attacks down the left wing. The first one there, the assist from Momo, and Malejo just eases it into the back of the net. Just made solid contact at the near post. Goalkeeper never had a chance. We'll try and find the other goal for you very quickly. Here we go. So this was the other attack down the left-hand side. Willems this time. Crossing in. And Longo with an inspired piece of control off of his fight. Managing to bundle the ball in with his second touch. Nicely taken goal by the centre forward. He'll be talking about that one for a few days. So there we go. Final score: Real Zaragoza 1, Deportivo La Coruna 2. They take all 3 points and will cement their place at the top of the table tonight. Decent performance from Deportivo. Good possession, a decent number of shots. 2 that ended up on target. Both went in. Longo with the man of the match. Quite surprised that Longo would get the man of the match, actually. I did think that Vallejo had a better game, but who am I to argue with the critics? Here's the rest of the results from today's matches. And here's the table. As it stands, we are 2 points clear at the top of the league. Very healthy for column. And one of the best defences in the league, although at this early stage it really is quite difficult to tell one apart from the other. So that's going to do us for another episode. Thanks very much for watching. Until we meet again on Monday, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.